Do you play soccer? Do you like pizza? Does she live with her? These questions are examples of yes or no questions in the simple present, and that is the topic for this video. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the classes online. We are going to study today yes or no questions in the simple present. So let's get into it. Over here, you are going to see two examples of yes or no questions in the simple present. Question number 1. Do you play soccer? Do you play soccer? Question number 2. Does she live with you? Does she live with you? With these two examples, we are going to study the structures. So, let's study the structure for the first question. Do you play soccer? Let's talk about the structure. Auxiliary do plus subject plus verb plus complement plus question mark. Don't forget about the question mark, okay guys? Very good. This is the structure that we have for the first question in the simple present. Question number 2. Does she live with you? We have auxiliary does plus subject plus verb plus complement plus question mark. Now, if you notice, we have two different auxiliaries, do and does. Do and does. In our last video, we learned that pronouns, you remember pronouns, right? I, you, we, they, he, she, it are divided in two groups. So, let's talk about do and does with these pronouns. Do and does. We use do with I, you, we, they. Remember, we use do with I, you, we, they. We use does with he, she, it. We use does with he, she, it. Now, you use do and does not only for questions, but also for answers. Let me give you an example. Do you play soccer? Yes, I do. One more time. Do you play soccer? Yes, I do. Or a negative. Do you play soccer? No, I don't. So let me ask you, do you play soccer? What was your answer? Now, let's see the other question. I will ask about another person. Does she live with you? Does she live with you? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. One more time. Does she live with you? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Extra tip! If you remember, in our previous class, we learned that the verbs that are used with he, she, and it must have an S at the end of the word. But in questions or in negatives, when you use the auxiliary does, this doesn't apply. So, let me give you an example. The correct question is, does she live with you? Incorrect question would be, does she lives with you? Don't do that, guys. Because we have the auxiliary in this question, does. So, one more time and repeat after me. Does she live with you? Very good. So remember, you don't add S to the verb when you are asking a question because you already have the auxiliary does.